money is a very sensitive one, but KSN takes up the challenge to touch upon even the most sensitive topics of our community. Many students face with the question, with all this money that they put into the school, where does the most of it go?
The budget, at the moment we are really tight on the budget. We keep our budget. We try not to spend for things which are not necessary. I think it's
Annual budget of the school is planned by the parent forum and the General Assembly in advance. It is mostly dependent on the number of students attending that year. This year's budget is in the area of 14.6 to 14.8 million euros.
Usually from our budget, about 95% are fixed costs, according to.
With an annual budget of around 14.6 million euros, the school spends 75% of that amount on personal costs, which include salaries of all teachers and other staff.
The teachers are the most valuable assets which we have, so this is where we are spending most of our money.
Taking up equal 8 to 9% of the budget are facilities, which include building of the new and renovation of the old, the academic and tech materials, and maintenance costs, which include energy and phone bills. Lastly, the school spends around 6% on administrative costs, which include lawyers and the paperwork. With all these numbers, another question comes into mind. Does the budget spendings include taxes? The answer is no, since AES Vienna is legally not obliged to pay income taxes to the Austrian government, as it is a non-profit organization. However, Austrian law does require something of the school. The requirement is that school is obliged to keep certain reserves, which is where the surplus of the money goes to. These reserves are kept as a safety net in case of a financial conflict, an example of which could be observed in AES around 6 to 7 years ago, when the number of students significantly dropped, thus causing a financial crisis.
I'm Sofia Pavlova, reporting for Newsnight.